Hi, this session is about a very simplified case study of finding your best batsman using IPL 2020 data. Obviously, this is not a great and very perfect analysis, but this is an attempt to combine sports and analytics and machine learning and unsupervised learning. So let's jump in and see what we have done. So I've gathered the IPL 2020 data from Kaggle, which is uploaded in Kaggle in this data set. You can find if you go to IPL 2020 and you can find this data set, the author is mentioned also there. So I took that data and then to find the best batsman, first of all, we would look at runs, the number of fours, number of sixes, the average, and the strike rate. Okay. To those who are new to cricket, runs is a number of runs that you score in a match. Average is the number of runs divided by the number of times you were out, and strike rate is a number of runs that you would score in 100 deliveries. So these are the parameters. We'll modify a little bit later, but let's see of how it goes. So if we go here, the runs distribution. So you see Rahul, Dhawan, Warner, Iyer, Ishan, Quinton de Kock, Suryakumar Yadav, Padikkal, Kohli, and AB de Villiers. Top runs. Fours, who has hit the best number of fours. Dhawan, Suryakumar Yadav, Rahul, Warner, Padikkal, Quinton de Kock, Agarwal, Shubham Gill, Rana, and Faf. 6. Ishan Kishan is the top scorer, followed by Samson, Puran, Hardik Pandya, Morgan, de Villiers, Rahul, Gale, Quinton de Kock, and Pollard. It's very obvious these would be the standard names, but Ishan Kishan hitting the number of 6, the highest number of 6, quite a revelation. The average Kishan is topping, followed by Suryakumar Yadav, Rahul. Obviously, there is de Villiers, and Williamson is also there. Dhawan, Agarwal, Kohli, Warner, and Faf. So I think I took only those batsmen who had scored more than 300 runs. And the strike rate, Puran, de Villiers, Samson, Agarwal, Kishan, Dhawan, Suryakumar Yadav, Stonis, Butler, and de Kock. So now what we do is that we would apply a technique called principal component analysis. What it is that it would take a large data tables and it would squash it into a smaller set of summary indices that can be more easily visualized and analyzed. What we will do in the subsequent lectures, we will go deeper into PCA, but what it essentially does is that if you have a number of variables, in our case I have got 5 variables, and what I will do is that I will transform into one variable. It's a dimensionality reduction technique. So there is another graph which we have done in which shows that there are 5 components, and if I take 90%, if I take a one component, it explains more than 90% of the data. So I am not losing out on a lot of information. So what it does is that the data is divided into a number of components. So there would be 5 principal components since there are 5 variables. And what we will do is that if we take only the first principal component, it will explain 90% of the data. That's what this graph is showing. So 5 into 1, and now what we see is that if I rank it, then I have Rahul topping, followed by Ishan Kishan, Dhawan, Suryakumar Yadav, Quinton de Kock, Warner, AB de Villiers, Mayank, Morgan, and Faf. Good analysis. And then what we would do is that we would do some more calcs. So now what we are doing is that we are taking into another factor called the CHT. The CHT is considering the centuries, the 50s and the 30s that the batsman has hit. So then we incorporate it in this manner. We make another factor. We make the 2 times the number of centuries he has made, 1.5 times the number of 50s, and we add the number of 30s that person has made. So if I go back and see our CHT distribution, you see Dhawan, Warner and Rahul, Padikkal, Kishan, De Villiers, Kok, Yadav, Raidu and Shubham Gill. I think because Dhawan has hit 2 centuries, that's why he's topping the list in this metric. So now if I go here, I see now I will have 6 components, and it shows that to get around 90% explanation, I need a little more than 2 components. So what I have done is that I will reduce the dimension, that is we have 6 dimensions, right? We have got 6 dimensions here, and now what we will do is that we will reduce it to 2 dimensions. And then what we are seeing is that if I sort it, then Dhawan, Rahul, Kishan, Yadav, Warner, Kok, Padikkal, De Villiers, Faf, Iyer, Shubham Gill, Mayank, Morgan, Kohli comes in quite low. I do not see Rohit. Pandey, Raidu, Samson, Williamson, Pant and Puran. Not bad. And if I take 3, because we saw that it is slightly more than 2, that makes it 90% explanation of the data, then also it's practically the same. So what we will do later on is we will explain in detail of how we have coded it in the next version of the video, and after that we will explain, go in depth of what is PCA and so on and so forth. This is just to illustrate to you that using data from IPL 2020 and using standard unsupervised learning techniques like PCA, we can do a very simple analysis. Obviously, our cricket experts would say that this is not a great analysis because I have not considered many factors like the batting position and various other factors. I've kept it very simple, but this is just a start in which you can do some analysis using sports data. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.